basement of La Penta. This is WICR.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the final segment of the Sports Vault today. We got to Marcus Mariota. We got to the baseball talk, but we have a little bit of time, so let's finish it off, Rob. I gave you 3 teams before we went to the break that I kind of wanted to get your opinion on heading into this season. We've got the Cincinnati Reds, we've got the Oakland Athletics, and I gave you one more, but kind of take the podium. Oh, and the Angels. Start off with the Angels. Garrett Richards last year, man, how phenomenal was he until the injury? What do you think? How does he bounce back this year?
I think he'll be able to bounce back well coming into this season. You know, going down last year, Joe, he doesn't go down. The Angels are a real threat for the World Series last season. You know, they were really on a tear with him. I mean, hopefully he comes back strong. The person I'm really looking at this year is Andrew Heaney, the player they acquired. You know, he's going to be a big pickup. They're saying a lot that Miami really messed up trading away a pitcher like him. The Dodgers as well trading away a pitcher like him. This kid is going to be phenomenal, a really top prospect. I mean, the one thing I don't like about this Angels roster is losing Howie Kendrick. I mean, Howie Kendrick's not a huge home run hitter. Neither is he a huge RBI guy, but he gets on base. Howie Kendrick hits the ball. I mean, this Angels roster is still going to be a threat. You have Mike Trout just coming off his MVP season. Finally, the kid gets what he deserves because the kid's been phenomenal.
He could have been the MVP 3 years in a row if Miguel Cabrera wasn't so good as well. He really could have.
Yeah, Mike Trout is baseball right now. Mike Trout was the Derek Jeter we had growing up. Mike Trout is the best player in baseball right now. And this Angels team, I really see them really improving this year. I mean, one thing we have to question, is Josh Hamilton going to be a great baseball player this year? Can he really live up to his contract? Because he's really struggled. You know, he's had his injuries. Albert Pujols is getting up there in age. Isn't that big producer he used to be? I mean, he could still whack about 20 home runs, driving about 80 to 90 RBIs. But that's a couple things we have to look out for this team. But if Garrett Richards comes back healthy, this team's going to dominate this season.
I had so much fun watching Garrett Richards last year. I mean, Mike Trout is what baseball needs. Younger people aren't watching baseball as much. He's a young face of the game, and he's exactly what baseball needs. But we're running down on time, Big Shot Rob. Take the podium. The Oakland Athletics. Has the Billy Bean genius created another great team?
I think the Billy Bean genius has come to an end.
Okay.
This is honestly the first time in my life that I could say this. Because you know what? Billy Bean, I'm so used to him getting prospects that are going to turn out good. And every trade I've watched out from, Donaldson trade, I've read up so many reports that these guys are mediocre prospects at best. And I mean, you know what? You've tried to fill in voids. You sign guys like Billy Butler. He's not going to be a big run producer for this team. Ike Davis, come on. Ike Davis was god-awful with the Mets. Guy had like one good year where he hit like 32 home runs and 90 RBIs, but still batted about 200. I mean, how long's Ike Davis going to last? 50 games? I mean, pitching staff's still intact. I mean, you got a couple more pitchers coming back from Tommy John surgery, but I just don't see the bats in the rotation. Coco Crisp, he's back, but he's so injury-prone last year. He's up there in age, and they don't have a run producer for this team, and that's going to really kill this team going down stretch.
I'm with you on that one. I definitely think the Billy Bean genius, self-proclaimed genius bandwagon is about over. This is not a good roster. The Angels are too good. It is about over for the Oakland Athletics right now. And with the final minute that we have, go to the Cincinnati Reds. Really weird what happened with them last year with Joey Votto's injury, with the way things went with Brandon Phillips. I don't know. They have a lot of good pieces on this team. I just don't know what to expect from them this season.
Joe, the biggest mistake Cincinnati's going to live up to, you should have broke up the roster, what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to trade away guys like Jay Bruce, failed to do that. They finished 10 games under 500 last year, finished third place in their division. I'm telling you now, they're going to fall behind the Cubs this year. The Cubs are going to be a good team.
Oh, they most certainly are.
Cincinnati needs to start thinking we have to rebuild because, you know what? Yeah, they have great guys. Guys like Johnny Cueto. I would trade Johnny Cueto right now. Don't get me wrong, great pitcher.
Yes.
You could get so many prospects for him at this moment. But they have to start rebuilding because Cincinnati is back to the old Cincinnati we used to see growing up. The Cincinnati team that would always finish in third place with Ken Griffey and oh, man, Adam Dunn.
Oh, yeah. Adam Dunn, man. It's been a while. I don't blame you. It's been a while since we've seen that form of him.
But this Cincinnati team, it's time to start rebuilding. They don't have the proper pieces.
You've heard it from the proclaimed baseball expert, Big Shot Rob. Always enjoy getting his baseball thoughts on the show. Leading into the season, we'll be talking a lot more baseball. Big Shot Rob, thank you for coming on today. Excellent show. 2 rock-solid hours of stuff. A really good content. Everyone, thank you for listening. Everyone have a great day.